We're expanding our horizons and we've made it to Knott's Berry Farm for the daytime festivities. I went to Knott's Scary Farm on Sunday and I absolutely loved the event. I loved the theme park, so I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a Knott's Berry Farm pass, and that's exactly what I did. So we have now made it into the theme park and it just feels so good to be a Knott's pass holder. This theme park is just so chill compared to the rest. The atmosphere, the aesthetic, everything about it is just so great. But I wanted to talk about Knott's Scary Farm because I was just like so impressed. It wasn't my first time going. I've been to Knott's Scary Farm in the past. I've actually been going every year since 2019 just because I've liked it that much. And since then, they keep the same mazes. Usually they add like 1 or 2 new mazes every year. But I was just so impressed with how an event that brings back haunted houses every single year still keeps that like fear factor. Every time I come here, it's just as scary or maybe even more scary. And this past year, I just loved it. I'm gonna do Knott's Scary Farm once again. Tomorrow night will be my second night doing Scary Farm this year. And I think that's it for me this year. But I was just so impressed with how awesome these haunted houses are. They're just all fully themed. No black walls like how we see at Universal Studios. And it's just so much scarier. They have triggers, they have triggered effects, they have jump scares where the scare actors come at you and strobe lights go off and a loud noise plays. But they also have scares where they don't utilize that, and they usually give their actors some creative freedom. They have the ability to walk around the haunted house, they can roam, they can jump, they can like, I don't know, the coolest thing I saw is like one of the scare actors was on a bungee, jumped down and went back up. It was just insane. Anyways, I just loved Scary Farm and I gotta come back and do it again, and I'll do that tomorrow. But I just wanted to talk about how awesome this theme park is. Just look at it, fully immersed into its Scary Farm form. They have cobwebs everywhere, they have pumpkins and decorations all throughout the theme park. I don't think you'll ever walk past something and not see decorations. This place is just truly incredible. Let's see, what is this? Ghost Town Picture Gallery. Oh, Picture Gallery. Oh, you take like old time photos in here. Oh, that's really cool. I don't want to go in, but that's really cool. And I think they also have like a petting zoo somewhere here. I'm gonna check that out. But it looks like they're already setting up for Merry Farm. They have their Christmas lights set up above some of these houses. Not fully set up yet, but they're here. So I think they have like a big netting that's set up on top where these trees are for Scary Farm, but they remove it like a little bit before October ends. And usually what that netting does is it keeps all the fog kind of contained into this scare zone, and it makes the entire scare zone just look completely like foggy. But they removed it, and since they removed it when I was here on Sunday, it wasn't like too foggy in this scare zone. Still a lot more fog than what we would see at like horror nights, but still, yeah, not as much fog. Now I'm just here for a little bit today. I just bought my pass, and I don't really like care too much about the rides here, but what I do like is the atmosphere and everything that you could see inside of the theme park. Like, I just love the aesthetic here. I love what they sell. I love what, like, everything about it. It's so cool. And I was looking for this t-shirt on Saturday or Sunday, and they didn't have it in my size, but I think they do today. So I'm gonna try to snag this before I head out. I think it's $30. But I love acid wash t-shirts like this. They don't have too many Scary Farm sweaters and stuff, so that's what I'm mostly keeping my eye out for today. I mean, they just have like stuff like this. It's towards the end of the season, so all of the better merchandise is either completely sold out or they don't have my size. But I love what they do with their merch for Scary Farm. I saw some awesome pieces earlier in the season, but like now we're just left off with this small rack of stuff. What is this? Is this an eyeball? Oh, it's an eyeball shoulder plushie? That's really cool. All the parks have been doing shoulder plushies like this. It's pretty funny. There's really like 2 rides I want to do today, and that's the Calico Candy Mine ride. I've never done this iteration of the ride. They switch it up for Halloween, But in the regular time, it's just the Calico train mine ride. There isn't like any Halloween theming, but for Halloween they switch it up. And then on top of that, I also want to do the log ride. They also switch that ride up for Halloween. They put decorations, they switch up the songs, and I want to try to see if I can ride this today. It says it's less than a 15-minute wait, so we'll do that right now. I actually did this at night on Sunday, and it was so fun, but it was so hard to see any of the decorations and stuff that were outside because they didn't really like light it that well. So I want to ride it in the daytime, but I also have to say the music they play for this ride is just so catchy, and I can't find it anywhere on YouTube. So if anyone knows where to find that, let me know. But we're going on this ride now. I'm so excited. It's a bit of a cooler day today, and I'm gonna do front row, so hopefully I don't get too wet, but I'm so excited. So I just got off the ride, front row. It wasn't that bad. Like, I think only the top half of me got wet. A little bit of my shoes got wet because there was a bit of a puddle inside of the cart. But outside of that, it was a great ride. So much fun.
The silver ore we normally mine is turned to candy. We'll never be able to eat that much candy. Watch me. She turned my bird to candy.
It's her. Gee willikers, she's real. It's really her. It's the pink fairy. Welcome, brave explorers. You reached the heart of my candy mine, and just in time for my candy! Entitled to take home as much candy as you can carry. Fill your pockets and your hands with all the flavors of my candy mine! The pink fairy
So I just got off the Calico candy mine ride, and I just noticed something crazy. During Scary Farm, they have an overlay for the overlay. So during Scary Farm, they have like a witch takeover, but in the daytime, it's like a blue fairy that gives the kids all like giant candy, and they can take home all the candy that they want. So it's a little different during Scary Farm, which is really cool. I like that they do that. This is what I mean, like the entire park is decorated for Halloween. Even though all the decorations are not like the scariest pieces, there's still a little sense of Halloween in the months of September and October. So I love that for Knott. And we have 2 characters, I'm assuming from Berry Tales, which is one of the rides here. Oh, that's really funny. But yeah, I wish other parks would do stuff like this, like decorate the entire park for Halloween. They don't have to put like scary props around, like skeletons, pumpkins, little like banners and wreaths. That's all they need. That's all they need. But I love that they do this here at Knott. I remember in the past they invited us to Cordy's Corner, and this turned into like a Halloween tribute store. I don't know if they still do that, but I am seeing some like blacklight. So I don't know if they have any Scary Farm merch. We'll take a look here and see if they do. They have like tote bags and things that say Halloween Haunt, and that's what Scary Farm was called in the past. I think this is a tablecloth. This is a table runner. Interesting. I've never seen anything like that. They sell the lanterns here, of course. Let's see. Do they have any other pieces of merch? I hope so. It doesn't look like it. They have just regular like ghost town stuff here. They have some hats for Scary Farm. They still sell the 50th anniversary Scary Farm hat. Let's see. Whoa, they have Scary Farm Monopoly? That's really cool. There's some lanterns. Lots of Elvira stuff here. Looks like that's about it. I mean, everything else is just like generic things. Who's this? Vincent Prince. That might be an original character. I'm not too sure though. Like, I've never heard that name. But just like a lot of Elvira stuff here. That's about it. I haven't done the Elvira experience. I think I'll do that on Wednesday when I'm here. They have some mugs. They have a hat here. I heard it's just like a screen showing off the show. So if it's just that, then I probably won't do it. But some hot sauce here. And I think that's it. Oh no, they have some more hats here. Bloodline, a generic Not Scary Farm hat. Some cool bags. I don't know if these are lounge. Yeah, they are lounge flights. That's cool. That's about it. Oh, they do have that shirt in the size I want. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get that. I'll get that today before I head out. Alright, the next ride I'm doing, I think this is our last ride before I head out, is Pony Express. It says it's a 5-minute wait, and I wanted to do this, and every time I come to the park, it's always closed. But it's 5 minutes today, and when I was here on Sunday, it was 90 minutes, so I'd rather do it today, get it out of the way, and say I've done it. Alright, so I ended up waiting like 20 minutes instead of the posted 5-minute wait, which is pretty concerning because if people are waiting 90 minutes for that thing, how long are they actually waiting? Probably like 2-3 hours? That's kind of crazy to me. I don't think I would ever wait more than like, I mean 20 minutes was pushing it. I don't think I would wait more than like 15 minutes for that ride. It's literally 20 seconds long, but it was fun. It's definitely a great starter launch ride if you've never been on any launch roller coasters. I'm not like the biggest fan of roller coasters, so that was, I mean, I think just the right amount for me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do any of the bigger rides like Hang Time over there. I think I'm too old for that. But there's rides like that. There's Accelerator, which launches you from like 0 to 80 in 2 seconds. And then there's rides like Berry Tales, which is like a 3D shooter ride. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I'm planning on heading to Disneyland a little bit after this. I want to get on one more ride before I leave. I'm just trying to figure out which one. This one right in front of us is Hang Time, and it just seems so scary. Going straight up like that is never fun. But then after that, there's so many loops. Jeez Louise, that's so tall. And then it's called Hang Time for a reason. It leaves you up there for like, I don't know, 5 seconds and drops you straight down. And then straight ahead, that's Accelerator. That one launches you from 0 to 80. You go over that big, whatever that is. I like this ride. This mouse ride is fun. Dang, look at that ride go. This one's like a 5-minute wait, so I think I'll do this and call it quits here. So I ended up at Accelerator because the wait time showed 5 minutes, and I'm like, alright, fine, I'll do it. I'm so scared right now. Okay, I just got off the ride. Never again. I don't think I'll ever ride that ride again. It was just way too scary. Holy smokes. Look behind me. There's a whole wagon. Yeah. No, never riding that ride again. That was way too scary. Alright, and I think that wraps up our day here at Knott's Berry Farm. I got the t-shirt I wanted, along with a burger. And I got this for free with the dining package. I added that onto my pass, and it was like $150 extra, but it's worth it because if I come to Knott's before Disney every time, I could just get one free meal. And I think that's like a cheat code. Anyways, I love Knott's. This park is great. I can't wait to come back, and I'll see you guys very soon.